morning and welcome to Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise.
Hello there, a very good morning and welcome to Primetime Sunrise with me, Shane Silva. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. Nine years of the destructive tsunami commemorated today. 2 minutes of silence to be observed to remember the lives lost. Health Ministry launches inquiry into the Badrulia hospital issue. And Hafiz Tan secures Pakistan series win over Sri Lanka. The 2004 tsunami. 9 years have passed since Sri Lanka and several other countries were affected by this natural disaster.
The 25th of December 2004 was a day on which Christians celebrated the birth of Christ. The 26th of December was a Poya day on which many Buddhists were to engage in religious observances. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, a largely Muslim country, people awoke and went about their daily chores, unaware of the catastrophe that was to unfold off the island of Sumatra. The time was 6:58 a.m. in Sri Lanka. Although tremors were nothing new to the residents of Sumatra, the tremors that shook the island that day were to echo through the annals of history. While the effect of the tremors rang the death knell for over 100,000 people, its ripple effect was felt in Sri Lanka 2.5 hours later. The deadly waves not only wrought havoc in the south of the island, they also left devastation in their wake in the north of the country as well. The world's worst train tragedy also took place in Peralia during this time. Over 30,000 people lost their lives in Sri Lanka. More than 30,000 more were left destitute by the deadly disaster.
The Ministry of Health says it has taken measures to call for a discussion with all stakeholders in the ongoing crisis at the Badrulia Government Hospital. Secretary to the Ministry, Dr. Nihal Jayatilaka, said that a discussion is due to be held between the Government Medical Officers Association and the relevant parties. Dr. Jayatilaka added that the Western Provincial Medical Health officials had made an attempt to resolve the issue. Therefore, the Health Ministry had decided to launch an investigation into the matter. Secretary to the Ministry of Health, Dr. Nihal Jayatilaka, went on to say that ambulances have been placed at the hospital on standby to transport critical patients to another hospital.
Meanwhile, parliamentarian Palja Tevarapperuma commenced a hunger strike opposite the Badrulia bus depot in protest against the closure of the Badrulia Government Hospital. The MP added that a group, including himself, were attacked last night.
The people here do not want the doctors nor the staff of the hospital, which has been closed in an unfair manner, to be transferred. They just want it to be opened. Until this hospital is reopened, we will continue this fast unto death. I will sacrifice my life for the sake of the people. I will fulfill my duties and responsibilities for the sake of these people until death on this platform.
On your sports news this morning, a brilliant unbeaten century from Mohammad Hafiz helped Pakistan to secure the 5-match ODI series when they beat Sri Lanka by 8 wickets in the 4th ODI played at the Sheikh Zayed Stadium in Abu Dhabi yesterday. Winning the toss and opting to take first release of the wicket, the Lankans posted a total of 225 runs all out in 48.5 overs. Debutant Ashan Priyanjit top scored for Sri Lanka with 74 runs while Kumar Sangakkara scored 51. Saeed Ajmal picked up 4 wickets for 39 runs while Junaid Khan ended with figures of 3 for 42 for Pakistan. Batting in reply, the Pakistanis lost their first wicket of Shajil Khan with a score on 31 runs. The home team lost their second wicket of Ahmed Shahzad for 44 runs following an 84-run partnership alongside Mohammad Hafiz. Hafiz batted on to guide his side home to a series win, scoring his 9th ODI century, while Shoaib Maqsood also was unbeaten on 46 runs. Hafiz's innings consisted of 12 boundaries and 2 sixers. Pakistan reached their target in 41.1 overs and now lead the series 3-1. Mohammad Hafiz was adjudged the man of the match. Michael Clarke invited England to take first lease off the wicket in the 4th Ashes Test, which got underway this morning at the MCG. Australia have named an unchanged side for the Boxing Day Test. In the meantime, England have made 2 changes to their team for the Test. Monty Panessa replacing the retired Graham Swan and John Bairstow replacing out-of-form Matt Pryor. England are currently 71 for 1 at the moment. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Primetime Sunrise. It was a pleasure to have you with us. We wrap up with a look at your weather forecast for the day.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.